Hi, my name is Muhammad. Today is our first lecture of JavaScript. In web design, JavaScript is also most popular and advanced and most important language. Okay, before I start JavaScript, I want to tell you some basics of websites. Okay, I have already learned and studied about HTML and CSS. First one, JavaScript is one of the three languages all web developers must learn. If you want to become a web developer, to make a smart website, or web design developer, you must know and a good knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It's also most important for every developer. And what is this? The sum of languages you must know. For example, HTML, the content of web pages. Okay, how many contents, total structure, all of them. How many contents are used onto a website, and structure and coding, all of them. That is what HTML to define the content of web pages. CSS to specify the layout of web pages. Okay, web pages like style, size, color, any style, any color. Okay, that is what layout of web pages. And third one is what JavaScript to program the behavior of web pages. Okay, JavaScript is what the behavior of web pages, website behavior. Okay, for example, text is how is text is moving. Okay, and how is image animating, how is color changed, all of that. Okay, JavaScript to program the behavior of web pages. JavaScript and Java are completely different languages, both in concept and design. Okay, JavaScript and Java are different languages. JavaScript is a web development language, and where Java is a programming language, like how to develop a software and software applications. And here is JavaScript. Who invented Java? Brandich. And at what time Java invented? 1995, and became an ECMA standard in 1997. Now, second one is that is web page. What is web page and website? Okay, every user must know before creating a website what is web page and website. It is a document commonly written in HTML that is accessible through the internet. Okay, that is a one document, and write with HTML language. And what is the website? It is a collection of related web pages and associated items. Okay, A web page contains only one document, and website, it contains many documents, many other links, many other web pages. That is to become a fully website. Either then a personal website, business website, individual website, all of them. Third one is dynamic and difference with static website. Okay, VS means versus, difference between. Dynamic website. A dynamic website or a dynamic site is one that is written using a server-side scripting languages such as PHP, ASP, and JSP or Cold Fusion. Okay, dynamic website, that's website using PHP. Okay, this is also a server-side language, and ASP, active server page, and JSP, JavaScript or Cold Fusion. These all the languages are server-side language. And what is the server-side language? And server-side language, that language that users can't see the backend coding. That is a server-side language. And what is static website? A static website is one that is usually written in plain HTML, and what is in the code of the page is what is displayed to the user. That type of website we are coding them on front side. In previous lecture I have used which website? Static website. Totally depend upon HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. There is no server side. I am using which static website now. In later lectures, when we start PHP, then using server side. Okay, and this is a, you know that this is a client side website, that is static website. And what is server and client? You must be understanding when to design. Maybe you ask any interview, ask any project, how to do it. Server, it is a computer program that receives information from client and give response. Whereas client, it sends requests to server. It's always send request to server computer. See how to do this. For example, I want to write or open here a website, like here. Press Ctrl Enter to open a website. Okay, this google.com, this website I am typing here and it will open. Okay, it will open here. That is what google.com where I am typing, in which PC, in which computer I am typing the name of the website, google.com. Okay, this PC where I am typing website name onto a browser in URL address, this is called client, and where we get Google information, in which computer I am receiving information, that's a server in Google database. Like all of the information is here. Where it comes, the google.com, that is a server. It means that client sends a request and server give response. Both of them. In website, other one is what? HTTP and versus HTTPS. What is this? You know that in every website, before this, like you can see here, here is right HTTPS. What is the meaning of this? And you can see here, this is what? Log information, view site information, connection is secure. In website, where you are seeing, here you will see that website HTTPS, that's secure website. If there any website there is not S, that means that website is not secure. It means that any hacker can see your messages. Why? That is not secure. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The messages sent over HTTP connections are in plain text. It can be read by any hacker. It's always onto a plain text. That is what? Plain text. And any hacker can be read. During send a message, any hacker can break that information and see. Plain text is what? Plain text. This is a plain text. For example, I am writing here, how are you? This is a plain text. Anyone can read and understand this language. This is in a plain form. When any hacker break message and see. Whereas while as HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. S stands for secure. All messages sent between browser and website are encrypted. All messages sent between browser and website are encrypted. What is the meaning of encrypted form? This is an encrypted form. Symbols, underscores, and so on. When this message will be break, can't see and understand any hacker. This is the concept of both HTTP, HTTPS. But you are always use what? HTTPS connection. And in website, something is also important, that is what domain name. What is a domain name? When you want to create a website, you must your own website, maybe your individual business website, blog, anything, you must know what is domain. It is a name of website that someone creates that name. Okay, for example, you want to give a website that's test.com, abc.com, company name, organization name, or it's your name. This is like google.com. This is what? This is a Google website, and google.com is a domain name, both of them. And msn.com is a what? Domain name. For example, it always ends what? .com, .net, .org, .info, .biz, biz, .blog. Totally it belongs to these domain names. Country top level domain. Okay, that is what country level. For example, any website contains like that's the country identification names. For example, Brazil BR, Italy.I, okay, and .pt, Mexico.mx, China.cn, Russia.army.in. You must first see that website before visiting. You must understand what type of website and which country, because there is an extension of country, top level domains. And what is URL? Uniform Resource Locator. It's also important. Some websites at the end that is will write something, have written something on the top or below of the website. It's URL. URL means that the company address or website address of URL. For example, someone asks you, what's your URL? If you have website, you will tell your address, www.abc.com something, or your organization URL. The total address is called the total web address, A to Z with HTML, everything, HTTP, all of them. That is called URL. The URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. The URL is a string of information providing the complete address of the web page on the internet. For example, this website abzwebpedia.com, index.html, all of them is a complete URL address. Okay, other one is what? It also referred to as a one is domain and other one is subdomain. See the difference. As a child, domain is a domain with a prefix. Prefix means before, ago. It is basically part of the domain. It is basically part of the main domain name. For example, okay, www.abz.com is a URL and www is the subdomain. Okay, this is the all of the website address is a URL and www is the subdomain. Okay, it means that there's a part of the domain that's called subdomain. The domain name is Canadian.com. For example, all address is this address is what? store.canadian.com/login/area.html. This is URL address complete. And what is domain name? Canadian.com is a domain name. And what is subdomain name? Store.canadian.com is a subdomain name. Okay, that's right. Okay, Client side scripting and other one is what? Server side scripting. See the difference. I have already told you server and client, okay, and websites. Client side scripting, it likes JavaScript, okay, it likes JavaScript can be embedded into the page on the client's browser. It's okay, client's browser. Client-side scripting is source code that is executed on the client's browser instead of the web server. Web server, it's like PHP and responds through a server, and it responds through user using browser, and allows for the creation of faster and more responsive web applications. Like responsive applications, you can see all of the devices. That's what this is the meaning of client side scripting, that you are using. For example, you are using Java that is totally used onto a static website. What is a static website? I have already told you. Server side scripting is a technique used in web development which involves employing scripts on a web server which produce a response customized for each user's client's request to the website. PHP is a server-side scripting language as it gets executed at server. For example, PHP, ASP, JSP, or Cold Fusion. Server-side scripting is a technique used in web development which involves employing scripts on a web server which produce a response customized for each user's client's request to the website. PHP is a server-side scripting language as it gets executed at server. Okay, PHP, ASP, JSP, and Cold Fusion, all of them. It's what? It's server-side scripting language. Okay, request to the website. It means that it responds and gets executed at server. Okay, in these languages we will do upcoming lectures. Okay, that is more clearly if you do something into practical. This is all of the theory of the websites. Okay, you must understand complete first theory of the websites, then you can do easily with practical. Now we are using which website? You must be understand and know. I am using this website, static website. This is called static website. Okay, this is the first practical lecture of JavaScript. In this lecture, we will learn and understand how to attach JavaScript file in simple HTML. In previous lectures, we will create CSS file, that is what? Style.css, test.css, abc.css. In JavaScript, JS stands for JavaScript. We will create always file name, that is what? Script.js, test.js, as so on. And in the end section where we have put what CSS file, same location you will put JavaScript file name, and into the body section you will, what do you want to write. This is HTML file and other one is what, JavaScript file. The file name is script.js. Alert, I want to display a message. That message is what? Alert, JavaScript attachment successful. Okay, that is a, I want to display this message, and that is using what? Using alert function, that call alert to print and display a message, like in other programming languages, show dialog boxes. Here is JavaScript. Because we have already understand about Java is what? That the behavior of the pages. This is to program the behavior of web pages. That's moving, animations, all of them. That's client side, both of them, and server side. Here I am using client side, and that's what website? Static website. See how to do into practical. First I am saving HTML file. Okay, give any name. For example, I want to give the name is Java. Okay, JavaScript 1.html. Okay, and save it. And okay, first file is what? HTML. Okay, I want to attach JavaScript file with what? With HTML. And here press enter, and here I want to attach that file name, like in other languages like CSS. Location is same. Now open, okay, another file and save it. And this file name is what? For example, I want to give the name is script, or give any other name as so on. No problem. I want to give this name test.js. Another extension is what? JS is important here. JS means JavaScript. That is in previous lectures we have saved with what name? Second file .css. Here is JS. JS means JavaScript. Okay, click save, and this file and this file, both of them. Now I want to create a connection, and that's what connection? Script. Okay, this connection I have already shown you. That's what this connection. Script space src is equals to script.js. Okay, and like you must close that script and type here src is equals to test.js. Press Ctrl S to save it, and here like this is HTML file attached with JavaScript JS. I want to save it, and here I want to just alert a message, display a message. That what alert must closed with bracket, and in this bracket I want to JavaScript attachment file test, for example. Okay, closed with semicolon is what? End of the statement. Now I want to save it. Press Ctrl S to save it. Okay, it's also saved. Now I want to see it onto a desktop web folder. That's the name of this JavaScript 1, and open this file. You can see one message is JavaScript attachment file test, and this is a display message. You can see here. Click OK. When I click OK, see here other messages display HTML. This is HTML file attachment with JS. If I want to refresh this, again this message, when I click here, you will see here. This is the all of the code, and this is the JavaScript file coding, and this is the HTML, and I have attached this file. Okay, and you can see also the coding here. Okay, this is the HTML file, like I want to here like hi, and this is another file, JavaScript. Okay, if any problem about this lecture, comments me below the description of this video. Okay, any problem about concept of website and web design and JavaScript, I'll revert back as soon as possible. Thanks.